Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, my hair is wet. I'm fresh out of the shower, and I just wanted to do a little video about a method that I learned about several months ago. And this would be only, I believe, the third or fourth time that I've tried it. I have an entire playlist dedicated to the curly girl method, so if that's why you're here, welcome. I will link that playlist in the description below. But this is a method using, as part of the, okay, it's not officially a part of the curly girl method, but a lot of people who follow the curly girl method do this, and it's using the Denman brush. And normally in curly girl styling, you do not use a brush at all. However, I stumbled on this probably in a Facebook group, I'm not sure, about using the Denman brush to get better definition and even better like ringlets. And so I decided to give it a try. It says that if you have just wavy hair, it wouldn't work as well. And I definitely have curly hair, but it kind of is on the wavy side. It is more than just wavy. So I wanted to give this a try. Again, like I said, this is maybe the third or fourth time that I've tried this, and I wanted to do it for you. So let me first stress that this is not a tutorial. If you are here for a tutorial, that's not what I'm gonna give you, but you're just gonna watch what I have learned works okay for me. I'm actually not going to be using my Denman brush, and the reason why is because if you don't know what a Denman brush is, it was like 10 bucks. It says Denman. It was about 10 bucks on Amazon, and I cannot get this orange part out. I've gotten it out before, so I don't know why I can't get it out now. But basically you can push out this orange part and take out rows of bristles. The first couple times I did this, I think this is the fourth time. I think this is the fourth time I've done this. The first couple times I used this, it's like it had too many bristles. And so what I did was I used a brush that I actually bought for the boys for Braden from Goody, and it is basically a Denman brush. And this comes out a lot easier. You just push it out. You can open it up and remove rows of brushes, so the bristles. So this only, and then push it back in. So this only has 5 rows. Oh, you can see the conditioner that's in there and some hair because I just brushed through my hair. But in the shower, I just did a regular co-wash, and I put a couple globs of my Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle conditioner in there and kind of squished it in there, and then I took the brush and kind of combed it or brushed it through. And I'm gonna need a little bit more leave-in, so I'll get that in a second. But the point of the Denman brush, you'll see how it works in a minute, but the point of this is that it can give you better clumps, clumping together those curls, and you can kind of control your hair a little bit better with this. Another great thing about this is that it is awesome for distributing product, and that's the thing that I like most about it. So the conditioner that I'm going to be using for this is, I think this is my last bottle of the Tresemme Perfectly Undone. This has been discontinued. This is my absolute like holy grail leave-in conditioner. It's perfection in all ways. I've been using as my just regular leave-in, because I'm rationing this like crazy. I've been using the Tea Tree Tingle, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get this and just kind of smooth it on here and squish it in just a bit. And this is the sound that you want to hear when you're squishing in your conditioner. And it's okay if you see white there, that's totally fine. And I'm squishing it mostly on the ends because that's what needs it more. So this is a little bit messy, and if you're looking for a simple wash and go, I guess until you get good at this, this is not the quick way to do things. But I did this a few days ago. I did use the Denman brush, and I kind of liked the results that I got from it. So I'm just gonna give it another try because practice makes better, right? So I'm gonna take this Invisibobble and I'm gonna section my hair. This is like in half. or close. It's really slippery. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. If I had a big clip, I would use that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is take a little bit in my hand. We're not going crazy with it. I'm just putting this much of my conditioner in here, and I'm just gonna kind of get it on this underside here. So now I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna be looking in this mirror, so hope this works. I'm gonna take a section of hair, and by the way, my underside hair here is, it's a lot straighter, so I do struggle with that curling, okay? So this doesn't, I don't get like those ringlets or whatever under here like I do on top, because the hair on top for me is a lot more coarse and curly. So see that? And what some people do in their tutorials is they just kind of shake it out like this. Kind of squish that. All right, so I'm gonna work on this again. You know what I might do? I pull out the actual Denman brush for this. But see, I'm getting some pretty decent clumps right there, okay? So let's go over here. And let me tell you, before I start Curly Girl Method, this would have all been straight. There would have been not even a hint of a curl, because the Curly Girl Method has helped my hair. See, that's too many bristles. The Curly Girl Method has helped my hair so much when I wear it straight, not straightening it, but when I don't go through all of this, which I sometimes do, like when I've got a really bad headache, I'll just take a shower and just kind of let it do what it wants. Grabbing this here. So you see, I'm kind of doing a curl like that. See? Oh, that's a great example. I don't know if you can see it back there. See how that's falling? It's falling quite nicely. All right, so just squishing that a little bit more. Now comes the gel. I am not gonna brush this hair anymore. It might get caught up in a section above it, and I guess if that's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Now I've got my gel. I didn't show you how much, but it's not a lot. And I'm gonna squish it into these curls down here. But I'll tell you about my hair when I don't go through the whole squish to condition and diffuse process. Like when I just go to bed with it wet and like naked curls, you know, nothing on them. I'm gonna get a teensy bit more gel. By the way, using Aussie Instant Freeze. If you follow me for any length of time, you know this is my favorite gel. But my hair, when I don't do the Curly Girl Method, when I just let it go, is so soft. All right, so there's that. I'm just gonna rinse. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is take this top section and I'm gonna, conditioner just went everywhere. And I'm gonna split this into two, not equal, I had a bigger clip, I don't know where it went. Okay. You know what, actually, I'm gonna part this how it normally falls. Okay, that's gorgeous. And I'm gonna get a tiny bit of my leave-in. I'm gonna take this section and kind of just get that in there. And the brush will help to distribute it. So I'm just gonna start at the top here. That doesn't look good. Let's try this one. Ooh, I didn't want that. You know what, also, I'm gonna get a bigger section. There we go. This side also is less curly naturally. all my curl is up here. Woo! You can see some conditioner in there. That's fine. So I've got a pretty nice big section here. It's so, I don't know if you can hear it. It's super loud. Now, when I did this the other day, because I gave it another try the other day, let me get some gel here and apply that. Not that much. One thing I noticed that I liked is that my refresh, like the next morning, was super easy. Because I had better clumps, I could distribute my water conditioner. This is my refresh spray. It's just diluted conditioner. I could distribute it a lot better. So that was good. The only thing I didn't like was that, you'll see this here in a minute, especially when I'm finished here, you'll see a great example of this. I can take some conditioner. It ended up being more flat on top and really smooth, which was nice. I thought it looked so pretty, but it was kind of flat on top and I'm not loving that at all. And so, I don't know. Again, that's why I'm saying that this is not a tutorial at all. You could look at this and say, hey, that's pretty cool. I'd like to try it myself. If I don't really have any specific ones to recommend. See those nice big curl clumps? They'll come apart a little bit when I diffuse. To make you sit and watch that because that would be awful. Okay, now I'm just gonna take some, again, not a lot of gel, and just squish, give one last squish to kind of the whole head. And then you're not gonna be able to see it, but I'm gonna do some praying hands, which means this. On my, I'm gonna flip it upside down and do that. So hang on one sec. Okay, I think this is a great start. It's extremely wet because I'm straight out of the shower. But look, I'm even getting, I don't know how you can see, getting even some decent ringlets under there. Which before I started the curly girl method never would have happened. All right, I'm gonna diffuse and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we are mostly dry. I don't know if you can hear the crunchy. I don't know if you can hear that, but I've got some pretty good definition. Got some nice clumps and, oh, you can see better over here. My white door. See, I mean, look at that. I never would have had that before. And so I'm about to go to bed. What I would normally do is wait a little while for it to, just in my regular routine, I wait a little bit for it to dry some more, but it is after midnight and I'm tired. I just worked out for 2 hours tonight because I'm crazy. I had a great time, but normally what I would do is scrunch out the crunch after it's completely dry. I would say we're like 85% dry here. So I mean, there's a lot of crunchiness that is going to harden overnight. So what I'm gonna do is take my sleeping cap. Because one thing I learned when I sleep with the buff in my hair, with hair that has not been, or the crunch has not been scrunched out, it like flattens this under here, what I work so hard to get, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna use this. I'm really pleased with this. I have a couple pieces that are just kind of sad at the end, but hopefully that will spring up when I scrunch it out in the morning. Let me do this. All right, it's a little bit on my ears. This is such a great look. So I will see you in the morning and I will scrunch out the crunch. We'll get ready for the day and see how this, I think 4th or 5th, whatever, trial with the knockoff Denman brush turned out. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I switched from this to the buff at about 2 o'clock in the morning because this, like, it just wasn't working. I didn't go to bed till about 1 o'clock, but I fell asleep, and then this just kept waking me up because it kept like going down this way. So let's take this out of the buff. I took out the clips too and kind of bumped up this, bumped that up with one of these little butterflies here. And everything's still pretty crunchy. This is my worry because when I put my hair in the buff, this a lot of times gets straightened right here. So one trick, if you ever put your hair in a buff and go to sleep, when you wake up, don't immediately start working with your hair. Get your face ready, get everything ready, because there's something about, I find that my hair needs to kind of settle after it comes out of the buff. And so what I'm gonna do is get my face ready, get dressed, and I'll be back to deal with my hair. So I will be right back. All right, so I have put my face on. I have fluffed my hair and scrunched out the crunch, and I think mixed feelings is an excellent way of describing my attitude toward this hair as I'm looking in this mirror. This right here, I'm not sure how well it's super stringy. Not happy. I think if I had time, I'm not going anywhere today. I'm not going anywhere until tomorrow night. But if I had time, all I do have time is just, it's not important right now. What I would do is probably re-wet a few of these sections and with my with water and my conditioner spray here, and do that again. Let me just show you the definition over here. It's not terrible. I would say that my last attempt with the Denman brush was better than this one, probably because I scrunched out the crunch and didn't sleep in the crunch. This part right here, I actually re-wet and actually brush it out, or I wet it and then I brush it out with the Denman brush and added some conditioner and some gel. And this is a tip, I should have shown you this. I take mascara and I wrap it, I don't want to ruin it, but wrap it around, and then kind of, if you remember pin curls, it's like an old hairstyle, but I got it in like a little coil here and then clipped it to my head, and that helped a little bit. And then, as I always do, I always hit my hair with a diffuser. This is still wet, but the diffuser kind of helps to fluff and everything. But for real though, look at these. Super cute, right? Like that's what I said last night. This is my curlier side. And there's a section right here that just wants to do what it wants to do. So what I'm gonna do, and this is probably not good for tomorrow's hairstyle, but I'm gonna take this front piece and put it to the side, and this is really just to get it out of my face for the day, because I am about to start a full day of homeschooling and mothering, and I need this out of my face. So here is my here are my results with the Denman brush. I'll just do a little spin here. I'll take this out. So mixed feelings, definitely some mixed feelings regarding this. I do like the smoothness right here as opposed to the craziness right here. Maybe I'll be able to flip it around a few times and get some more volume up here. But overall, my hair's really soft. The curls are really, really soft. All right, so that is it for today's video. Thanks for hanging in with me. I know this has been a long video. But if you are new here and you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button below so you can see all the videos that I have coming your way. Again, I will put this in my curly hair playlist so you can check out all of those videos. And if you enjoyed this today, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you liked my content today. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you next time.